So, one thing I learned this week was that sometimes things just happen and we need to learn to accept them as they are. And it's not the first time I learned this lesson, but every once in a while I get a reminder that this is just sometimes the way things happen. And let me explain you what happened. So, I'm a guitar player and I'm playing in a band. And for a few months now, maybe 4 months, we have our tour list for the summer. So all of the festival we're gonna do in the summer and all of the places we're gonna go, which are pretty big shows. And one of them was Glastonbury Festival, which actually happens nowadays. I think today is the last day, but when we first got the message that we're gonna go there, I was really happy, and I couldn't wait to go and perform there. And just a few days before the show, which was like a week ago, I got a call from the head of the band, which said that there was a problem with my ticket with the festival. They gave us one less ticket for the band, and I'm out of the picture. And I was really upset about it for a day or two, and I even called him back again to talk about it and why was I the one who was chosen to be out of the gig and whatever. And to be fair, he had some good explanation. I'm the last member who joined the band, and by logic thinking, it would be the best that I will be the one who won't do the festival. And then they went to the festival yesterday, and they had such a good show and a lot of good pictures and fun videos, and I wish I could be there with them. But then I realized, that sometimes things just happen, and that's the way it is, and we just need to accept them the way they are. And I know that relatively this is really like a small thing, it's like a rich people's problem, but that's just what happened to me this week. And it also reminds me, like 2 years ago, I was working with this artist and we were supposed to go to do America's Got Talent. And we were talking to this guy from the production team. He actually found us through social media, and everything was organized, the flight, the audition in LA, whatever. And we waited for it for like 6 months, negotiating with him. And in the last minute, something happened and it kind of fell off, And this case of Glastonbury reminded me of the other case of America's Got Talent. It's the same feeling of missing out, but at the same time, it is what it is, and this is just how sometimes things happen and we have to accept it. And I'm sure any one of you can relate to it as well, but maybe you guys have something that you thought is going to happen a certain way and suddenly something happened and it turned out to be the other way around, or in a way that you never expected or never wanted it to happen, but it did. And at the end of the day, after you got mad and you got emotional about it, you understood that this is just the way things happen sometimes and we don't have control over it. But it is okay to let anger go and let emotions go. But at the end of the day, we don't really have control over the results of what will happen, And I think on the other hand, I say that sometimes things happen that way, and this is true, but also sometimes good things happen that way. So who knows, Maybe one day you're gonna have that one thing that happens to you that you never thought that it's gonna happen to you that way or at all. But it's gonna be good, And then this also applies, but this is how just things happen sometimes, for the good and the bad. And yeah, I guess this is what I wanted to talk about today. It's not a long video. Just wanted to share this one lesson I learned this week. So I hope you're gonna have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. Thank you.